Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're looking at The Emperor of All Maladies, a biography of cancer by Siddhartha Mukherjee, who is a physician and oncologist who has become a famous author, and it all started with The Emperor of All Maladies. I know I'm pretty late to the party on this book, but this is something that I've been wanting to read for a while now. I watched cancer take over my dad's body and take his life from him in a matter of a few short months. And the horrifying reality is that just about everyone can make a similar statement or knows someone who can. So, cancer's been added to a very long list of things I want to learn about. Real quick, if you guys know any other really good books on cancer, please let me know in the comments. So, The Emperor of All Maladies. This book has a very good reputation, and for good reasons. It even won the 2011 Pulitzer Prize in General Nonfiction, and as I said, this is the book that started Siddhartha Mukherjee's career as a well-known author. I reviewed all of his other books on this channel except for The Laws of Medicine, which I haven't bought yet because it's less than 100 pages, but I am curious to read it. But anyway, I absolutely love the way Siddhartha Mukherjee's writing mind works, and all of his books are of a high level of quality. If you're interested, I'll put links to the reviews to his other books in the description. So this book is labeled as a biography, and that's really what it is. It's a biography of cancer that covers cancer as experienced and slowly understood by humans from a chronological writing approach, with the oldest specimen that we can be sure of being preserved malignant tissue from an Egyptian body from 400 AD, and it goes up to the release date of the book, which was in 2010. So some parts of the book are a bit outdated, but it's still full of relevant information, and the book's age shouldn't deter a person from reading it. This is a very large book, and it covers many different layers of ways we can look at this thing we call cancer. What I mean is that it covers our long history of discovering and beginning to understand what cancer is and how it works, our long history of legislation to bring more attention and funding to the study, treatment, and hopefully a cure for cancer, as well as the discovery of carcinogenic compounds and the legislation for protection from them that came with that. We learn about the inception of cancer surgeries, radiation therapies, chemotherapy, and drug treatments. And of course, there's the grim reality of the way cancer touches and takes so many lives. And as an oncologist, we get to hear about Siddhartha's perspective on this thing, as he knows many of his patients are going to die. And of course, it's very sad when they do. And there's plenty of that in this book. But The Emperor of All Maladies will give you a better understanding of what cancer is and therefore why it's been proven to be such a difficult thing to treat. You'll learn about the various ways we've discovered to try to attack the cancer while trying not to kill the patient. We've come such a long way since it was taught that cancerous tumors were due to an imbalance of black bile, which of course is totally wrong. But also, this book was published in 2010, and a lot has happened in the medical world in the last 13 years. One of the grim messages from this book was how, even as we continue to learn more and get better at fighting cancer, we find ourselves having to work harder and move ever faster just to keep up with the threats of cancer. The book paints a picture that feels very dark and sometimes hopeless, but things do seem to have advanced more than this book might have suggested. I think this leaves this book as a prime recipient of a sequel, so that would be pretty amazing if Siddhartha Mukherjee wrote a sequel to The Emperor of All Maladies. Well, the book is very good. I didn't enjoy it as much as his most recent book, The Song of the Cell. Or maybe I did, but I guess this one did start to feel too long at some points. The book is almost 500 pages, and The Song of the Cell is about 400. Or maybe it was the daunting nature of cancer that made me want to be done with this book. And that is something that's good to know going into this. This is a book about cancer after all, and cancer is no joke. It kills a lot of people, and horribly so. Either way, I've put Siddhartha Mukherjee into a category of favorite authors whose next work I will buy um, if he does write new books. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to learn more about cancer, this seems to be the book on the subject. And if you're into biology at all of Siddhartha Mukherjee's books are very good. Just be warned with this one, it can be difficult to read when you're going into some of the pain and suffering that cancer comes with. But if that's something you're up for, you'll want to check out The Emperor of All Maladies by Siddhartha Mukherjee.